Hello, gang. Welcome again to Market Talk Monday. As you can see today, I'm missing Isaiah over here.
Yep.
So we replaced Isaiah today with Mr. Cody Hines. Cody is fairly new to the firm. You started out working part-time with us about
Back in April.
April.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me. My old mind, it starts slipping when people come and go.
Here to help.
So if you get to see Cody around, please say hello. Right now, Cody is in a position where he's helping our firm in social media, our tax workshops, our financial workshops out in town, and doing a great job so far, Cody. So thanks for being part of the team. Cody is credentialing right now. He's studying for some exams coming up.
Yep.
And will be an advisor in the future.
Yep. Hopefully soon.
A little background, Cody, in the mortgage industry for how long?
9 years.
9 years in mortgages, and specifically you were in the processing side? Or?
Yeah, processing.
And what does that mean?
Basically, what I did was I was the guy that called you once I needed stuff from you. So, like, if I needed your documents to make sure you pay stubs, you told me you made this amount, I have to fact check it. So, I'm saying show me the pay stubs.
You were the fact checker.
I was the fact checker.
Okay.
Exactly.
And you do that for us actually on podcasts. You will do some fact checking.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you guys say stuff. I'm like, I got to fact check it.
Yeah, let's check you out.
Yeah.
Part of Fact Checks today, we'll have Isaiah coming in on a Zoom call here shortly. He is out of the office today with a little bit of a cold, but being a company man and actually going to jump on Market Talk Monday to be consistent.
Yeah, he is.
Because Facebook and Instagram and all those social platforms punish us if we don't
Stay consistent. Yep.
So it's really important to do that. So we'll save the Market Talk for Isaiah when he jumps on with us via Zoom here in a few minutes. Yep. Cody, give us a little background on you, some personal side of your life, what you like to do. I know you throw fire from the pulpit every once in a while, so tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, my dad has a church, and so I help him. It's one of my passions in life, just preaching, helping people understand God more, but also, I'm a worker, so I like to work and, help people out how I can.
So you have a big ministry heart. You enjoy the ministry calling.
Yep.
Which is for all of us who claim to be followers of Jesus, we are first to be carrying out the Great Commission, right?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah. So outside of helping your father grow a church and helping KP and Co. grow a financial business, what do you do for fun?
Well, I have a wife. I got 2 kids. I got a baby.
So you have a wife for fun?
I have a wife for fun. No. But I have a wife and 2 kids. I used to like to golf a lot, but now I'm, at home with the babies, helping and loving on them. So that's good.
Sophia and little Jack.
Baby Jack. I love him so much. He's the smiliest baby I've ever seen in my life.
He is.
Yeah.
He
always
is a smiling baby.
Yeah.
We just did a corporate trip out to Las Vegas and some corporate training abroad.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So one of the crazy things that will come up here in a few minutes that we'll talk with Isaiah about is for the first time in a long time, I mean a very long time, in the Fashion Show Mall, Kathleen always corrects me, I say Fashion Square, but it's the Fashion Show Mall on Las Vegas Boulevard, big mall. For the first time in years that I can remember, there was an actual line at the Apple Store.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I've seen that either.
So iPhone 17 just released, and we got Isaiah coming online with us. You got comms with us, Isaiah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
can
sir.
you hear us?
Very, very faintly.
All right, well, as long as you got us, we got you loud and clear in our ears, right? You got it? But you can hear us, Isaiah?
Super faintly.
Okay. All right, well, stick with us.
Okay.
I brought Cody on today to make an introduction. Can you see Cody there? No, you can't see anything with us? All right. All right. Well, all we can see, we got you on the big screen if you just want to know. So don't be picking your nose like you're, there he goes. We got him, caught him.
He can see you.
He can see us?
He can
Okay.
see
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
just
he
not
can
Cody.
see me, just
Yeah.
not Cody.
Yeah.
Trust me, Cody's over here.
I'm here.
So we're making an introduction to Cody today, but we were talking about Isaiah just being out in Vegas for the corporate trip. There was, for the first time, a line at the Apple store that I haven't seen in maybe 4 or 5 years. And I guess it's because iPhone 17, they just released their new iPhone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than having a little bump on the back, like a little
Right.
nipple, I guess you'd call it, on the back side of the phone. I don't know really what's changed, do you?
Maybe the camera. I think that's all that,
Yeah,
you know.
more fancy pictures, right?
Yeah.
The
Or
camera is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think I saw on a commercial it goes up to like 8 times with really high definition or something, like zoomed in or something. And I think they also made like one of the models like titanium or something like that. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I think
So
so.
that's an expensive phone, I would guess, then, huh?
I think I'm not too sure. I'm content with my
Yeah.
phone here, so
Whatever.
it's done me right
Whatever
so
this
far.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, it was great having you out in Vegas.
Yeah.
It was great to have a unfortunate opportunity in that the mortgage industry, and Isaiah, you can lead in with this today and talk about this a little bit, but the mortgage industry took a bit of a hit. There were layoffs in your industry, and so from one industry's demise is another man's opportunity. And you work for a great company, great firm.
Yes.
We'll throw a shout out to Movement Mortgage.
Yeah. They were
Movement's
great to me for
great.
many years.
Led by Mr. Toby Harris, good man. And so, yeah, they were good to you for a long time, and the opportunity arose for you to come with us full time. So welcome aboard. Isaiah, we're here to talk market stuff, though. So bring us up to speed with this week and kind of a review of what happened over the course of the
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, definitely. So this past week, and that would be the week of, I'm sorry, I'm not all behind my dates. The weeks of Monday the 15th through Friday the 19th of September. We saw that the markets were really rallying strongly on the rate cut. And we saw a strong corporate drive for AI driven activity, as well as small caps joining the rally. Hi, Stevie. For the first time in years, suggesting basically broad-based participation. Excuse me, just meaning that really all the sectors that we saw for the first time really working in cohorts together, driving strong returns across all indexes this past week.
Nice. So within that, we saw the news on Apple. There was also some pretty big news with NVIDIA making a strong purchase. Was that
And Intel?
And Intel.
Yeah, with Intel, so that's pretty big in the marketplace right now. Intel and NVIDIA are coming together to make their own chip, or so they're basically making a combination of GPU, CPU. So that's going to be huge, especially in the AI and defense sectors. Just having a super strong processor. Actually, speaking of Apple, the chip that NVIDIA and Intel are making are rivaling that of Apple's M series. So it's going to be a strong chip. It's exciting to see that I think they put $1 billion, NVIDIA did, just to work on this one chip that they're making with Intel. So that's a strong commitment to them.
Well, Apple had Intel chips in their computers for a long time, right?
I believe so.
And then they
so.
went on their own,
I think so. Yeah.
released their own. So now you're saying they're going to compete with Apple.
Intel and NVIDIA
Wow.
are coming together to compete with Apple's M series.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
There was some big news in interest rates.
Yep.
Fi-
So we
finally,
saw that,
what
Fed Chairman
happened?
Powell, in fact, did cut rates. We saw a 25 basis point cut on the interest rates. And that's where we see a lot of this market rallying behind, as everybody's riding the curtail of interest rates are cut. That means I'm going to go get a new mortgage, or I might refinance, do something out there. So we saw that the consumer was very pleased with the rate cut, and you can see it showed up in the markets.
Yeah.
Still seeing on the other side, again, that story of the economy saying something different, looking at jobs
Yeah.
and labor markets. That side of the story is telling a complete different story than what the market's doing right now.
Well, with mortgage rates, those usually mirror and follow the 10-year rate. But it does have a direct impact. I mean, with interest rates falling, that does make the cost of money go down. But yeah, and following kind of these market trends, I mean, the things to expect from this quarter point cut through the end of the year, what's the analyst saying about the rest of the year and what cuts will look like moving forward?
Yeah, so it hasn't on the PDF we'll send out for just being transparent with most of the clients. On the PDF,
Or with
we'll
all of
send
our
out,
clients,
they didn't bring
we
up
should be transparent.
something that I thought was really interesting, which was the Warren Buffett indicators, named after Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
So it's looking at the total GDP versus how much money is being invested in the market. And that percentage, you see a percentage of how much greater is in the market versus what's going on with the GDP. We're up 216%. So this greed meter is over 216% in the red, meaning any time that meter has been over 100%, we've seen a pullback in the market. So 216%. For our clients, I'm taking the position of yes, let's ride the curtail of this rate cut. It looks great. But I think we should move forward with a little bit of caution. It's kind of like I correlate it to military terms. When you're walking in a wedge out in a field, you spread out to have more distance from each other. That because of hand grenades and everything getting thrown in. I think as we get closer to the end of the year, we're going to get into more dense vegetation where it's harder to see and harder to tell what's going on. So that's when you got to tighten the bunch in. So I correlate that to the markets where with our clients, I think we just got to tighten it in. Tighten our shot group a little bit and get a little closer to maybe some more conservative positions just until we see everything play out at the end of the year. Especially, I encourage everybody to go look at that Buffett meter just to see how far in greed we are versus everything else.
Yeah, so this indicator is pretty cool to look at. And one of the greatest investors of all time, I mean, if Warren Buffett's created basically a way to gauge gross domestic product against the stock market.
Right.
I think probably we should pay attention.
You would think. Yeah. Definitely.
What else in market commentary this week should we be paying attention to, Isaiah?
That's about all I got from market commentary this week. We saw the big tech players still doing their thing. NASDAQ was over 2.2%. The S&P was up about 1 point. Hold on, let me fact check myself before I give out false numbers. Yep, 1.2. We saw NASDAQ over 2.2%. Dow was up 1%, and even the small caps with the Russells were up 2.2%. So the market's performing strongly right now, but again, I want to see as we near the end of the year, start pulling in and taking like you said, taking some of those principal soldiers and pulling them back, getting them fed and keeping them nice in line instead of spreading out so far.
But for the year, most of our advisory clients, if not all, have seen positive traction for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What's been the biggest move thus far in the year for foundations? What index?
You're talking about individual equity or portfolio?
Yeah. What individual position or ETF bundle?
That's a great question. I'd have to pull
Is
it
it the unconstrained?
The unconstrained model, yeah, definitely. I mean, just this past month, it's been up 22%.
In 1 month?
In 1 month.
Wow.
So for the year, it's up about 53% last time I checked.
And then other models year to date, how have those been year to date
so
across
all the models year to date, I checked Friday was the last time I checked our model performance overall, everything. And every single model was beating its designated benchmark for the most part.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Well, look, if you'd like to learn more about these models and you'd like to learn more about what Isaiah and the investment advisory team at Foundations is doing, and then how we encompass that in an entire plan at KP & Co., reach out to us, hit subscribe, hit the like button, follow for more information and more market commentary on Mondays. We'll be sure to get out information to you. And if you'd like to have more information and our process, what we call our COP, which is our client onboarding process. You can get this document from us. We'll give it to you for absolutely no cost. And you can take a look at our process and how we work with our clients when we onboard them, so that you have an expectation of what it's like to work with our firm and then also the advisory team at Foundations. Reach out to us. Stay in touch. We love you guys, as always. Thank you, Cody.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me at the table today.
Thanks for having me on.
Isaiah, thanks for being a team player and jumping on at home. Tell my granddaughter and grandson that I love them, and I do have gifts from them from Vegas. So
I'll bring them by.
they got to show up to get them.
Yep.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Love you.